Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to address you today at this significant regional gathering marking the 30th anniversary of the Dayton Agreement, as well as the launch of this important three-day conference. I regret that I cannot be with you in person, as I'm currently in Chisinau, Moldova, which, as many of you know, will hold parliamentary elections on 28 September. These elections are a defining moment for Moldova's democratic trajectory, and the presence of the Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights, ODIHR, underscores our commitment to support Moldova's ongoing democratic effort. I want to acknowledge the assistance we have provided over the years to the country, ranging from legislative reforms, institutional capacity building, to electoral observation. Having said that, I'm very happy to join you virtually, and I wish to commend the Faculty of Law for its visionary leadership in fostering collaboration with 15 esteemed institutions. This conference and the broader objectives of this event resonate deeply with the mission of ODIHR. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 decades after the signing of the Dayton Peace Accords, the Western Balkans continues to be a region characterized by notable advances alongside persistent challenges. When I reflect on the progress made since Dayton, I am encouraged by the tangible improvements across the region. Over the years, the Western Balkan countries have made significant steps in promoting human rights and fundamental freedoms, establishing and strengthening democratic institutions, improving the transparency and inclusiveness of electoral processes, and fostering civic engagement. ODIHR plays a vital role in supporting the region's progress through legal opinions, legislative reforms, judicial training, and human rights monitoring, providing also valuable assistance in combating intolerance and discrimination. Let me also stress that our election observation work is fundamental to safeguarding electoral integrity throughout the OSCE region. By conducting comprehensive and impartial observations and offering targeted recommendations, ODIHR supports participating states in refining their electoral frameworks and overcoming democratic challenges. ODIHR has observed nearly all elections in the Western Balkans and Moldova. These observation missions are key drivers of transparency, fairness, and public confidence in electoral outcomes. The above achievements reflect the strong commitment and reform-oriented spirit of governments, institutions, and civil society. However, despite these meaningful gains, the region continues to confront complex and persistent challenges. To begin with, it is undeniable that democracy and human rights, which are at the heart of this conference and of ODIHR's mandate, are currently under significant strain. Democratic resilience must never be taken for granted. It requires sustained vigilance, ongoing reform, and robust regional and international cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, today, across our region and beyond, citizens are calling for more democracy and freedoms, more transparency, fairness, and accountability. At the same time, many institutions are under pressure from limited resources, political polarization, or the growing complexity of technological and social change. It is therefore clear that the journey that Western Balkans are currently navigating is not merely a technical process of aligning with EU acquis, OSCE principles and commitments and other international obligations, but a profound commitment to shared values: democracy, the rule of law, justice, equality, and human dignity. Your work here as legal scholars and educators is pivotal in shaping the next generation of leaders who will uphold these values and drive this transformation. By fostering academic collaboration, you are building bridges of knowledge, mutual understanding, and trust. These bridges are essential for addressing common challenges, whether it is strengthening judicial independence, combating corruption, ensuring minority rights, or promoting gender equality. As I conclude, I want to emphasize that strengthening democracy in this region and beyond is a shared responsibility. Democratic resilience is not merely about resisting threats, although that is crucial. It is also about building confidence in independent, transparent, and accountable institutions and in genuinely democratic elections, ensuring that voters are heard and that rules are applied fairly and consistently. As deans and professors, you are uniquely positioned to advance legal education that equips students with tools to build such institutions. ODIHR, through its broad mandate, is ready to complement your efforts, and we look forward to exploring potential areas of collaboration. The Dayton Agreement taught us that peace and progress are only possible when all sectors of society are able to participate. Women, youth, minorities, and marginalized or vulnerable communities. As you discuss the future of the Western Balkans and Moldova, I encourage you to prioritize inclusive approaches that amplify diverse voices and ensure that no one is left behind in the pursuit of European integration. In closing, I wish to express my gratitude to Aristotle University for hosting this timely and forward-looking event. The 30th anniversary of the Dayton Agreement is not only a moment to reflect on the past, but also an opportunity to chart a path towards a more democratic, prosperous, and united Europe. ODIHR remains committed to supporting democracy in the Western Balkans and Moldova on their journey to a future founded on democracy, the rule of law, and human rights. A future in which each individual can flourish. Thank you for your commitment to this noble cause, and I wish you a productive and inspiring conference. I thank you.